Yo, man. What's good, everybody? What's good, man? We back with another banger. We back with another banger. What's good, everybody? Appreciate everybody tuned in. Happy New Year to everybody that's out there right now. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Well, Happy New Year, twin. Happy New Year, boy. I love you, boy. Happy New Year to you, man. Happy New Year to you, gang. And make sure you like this video for your boy, man. You feel me? For the New Year resolution, gang. You dig what I'm saying? We got a good little banger though for the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap them a little fucked up, a little drunk. You know what I mean? You heard me letting it rip, too. Hey, I let that motherfucker go though, twin. I swear, man. Whoa. Hey, I had that more ripping. I was in the country though. I was out there in the country at my people house. I let that motherfucker sing, boy. You know I got to, man. That New Year resolution, boy. For real. You in LaGrange? Shit, what the hell you got going, man? Shit, you ain't pop out nowhere? I wish you would have hit me up or something, boy. You could have linked up with me or something. But you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the, you know what I'm saying, the comments and the love you dig. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Hey, man, we got a banger coming in for y'all right about now, bro. No lie, bro. If you're new to the stream, new to the channel, bro, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start bringing these in to you every single day if we can, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna try to get it in, bro. Get it popping, bro. Get it cooking. You know what I mean? we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Feel me? But yeah, man, we got a banger coming in, bro. You know what I'm saying? And once again, bro, if you are new to the stream, make sure you subscribe, bro. Make sure you hit that like button and just stay tuned in, bro. You feel me? We gonna go ahead and get into it just like that, bro. Share the live too, bro. Share the live, man. Share it to your people and your people's people, so your people's people can see it, so your people's people come back and check me out, so your people's people. I have fun up too, though, man. I'm a little drunk, man. Good New Year's Eve. New Year's. Good New Year, man. But we're gonna go ahead and get right into it, though, for real. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Let's get it. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it, man. You feel me? We got killer husband realized his wife still breathing, man. So you man, your boy didn't finish the job, dog. You still, you know what I'm saying? He thought he caught a noggin and didn't get nothing. You feel me? Hold on, let me go get a snack. Let me go get a motherfucking snack, nigga. Oh shit. Get a nice snack real quick. Get a little snizzaki. Alright, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
In the early morning hours of Valentine's Day 2019, a woman named Olivia Jones walked the aisle of a local supermarket known as HEB Plus in preparation for dinner with her husband, Chris. As she gathered the ingredients, she observed a bouquet of pink and red roses, colors that symbolize tenderness and passion. As Olivia exited the store with the roses in her cart, she was unaware that in less than 40 minutes, she would be dead. A horrible consequence of so-called toxic love. The police would find her on her bedroom floor in a quiet neighborhood in Beaumont, Texas. 11 minutes earlier, her loving husband, Chris, dialed 911.
Beaumont 911, what is the address of your emergency?
Please, hurry. Take the gun.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm at home with my shot in the head.
Please, somebody shot in the head.
My wife, please.
Tell me,
Okay.
where is she shot?
In the head.
Okay, where in the head?
Take it and it went off.
Okay. I want you to try to control the bleeding.
As soon as the call disconnected, officers headed on their way to the Beaumont, Texas home of Chris and Olivia, located at 5575 Pine Burr Boulevard. At 8:55 a.m., they arrived. Officer Otis Butler was met by a familiar face, 40-year-old Christopher Ray Jones, who was
So he know the nigga. So the police know that man.
visibly distressed. Officer Butler was close friends with Chris and his wife Olivia. His body cam was rolling while Chris urged the officers to hurry into the house.
Where's the gun? In the bedroom, broken down, on the dresser. Come this way.
Where's the gun? It's in the house, broken down, on the dresser.
Please, come this way. Please. Olivia.
As alluded to earlier, the officers made their way to the bedroom and found Olivia lying on the floor.
Baby! Sir. Okay. Sit back. Sit back.
This nigga said, "What's up, Mr. Butler?" Like it was a casual Friday. Like your wife ain't got a hole in her head, laying bleeding on the floor. You talking about some "What's up, Mr. Butler"? Nigga, if that ain't saying you guilty already, bro. I don't know what it is.
Olivia was found face down with a gunshot wound to the back of her head. Astonishingly, she was still breathing. When the officers rolled her over,
Still breathing. I ain't no
they
apology.
discovered that the bullet had pierced through her right eye. The room she was found in was covered in blood, with spatter all over the walls. The paramedics arrived, and while they tended to Olivia, the police secured the area. Officer Butler had Chris walk him through the events leading up to the shooting.
What happened? We had a disagreement, and I said, baby, if you're not working with me, we're working against me. I said, we've been doing this. My 19-year-old stepdaughter was 8. My 11-year-old was 1. I said, Olivia, we can't get it together. We can't be together. Okay. We got several, and I say, I just want a divorce.
First thing catching me, he just said so many things other than what happened. You talking about your kids, this, if it ain't working out, need to leave, and such and so forth. Bruh asked you what happened, nigga. Why is your wife got a hole in her face, laying in a pool of blood? You talking about your kids and shit, talking about they 8 and 11. Don't nobody care about that.
And her reaction was, she got the gun? I said, give me the gun. She like, I don't remember which hand. I'm like, give me that gun. What is you doing? Stop trying to scare me. I took it. So when you grabbed it, went off. She yanked. I grabbed it and she yanked back. And the gun went off. Okay. The gun went off.
Chris's story immediately set off red flags. How could such a large man be overpowered
Exactly.
by a significantly smaller wife? Chris dropped to his knees in anguish, but there were no tears as he asked Officer Butler if he could go check on Olivia.
Mr. Butler, I got help. No, you don't need to go in there, okay? Is she alive? Yeah, she is. Still got him up there.
The face when you fucked up.
Is she alive, Mr. Butler? Please don't tell me she's alive and she's not. When I saw her, she was. She was talking? She wasn't talking. Is she breathing? It looked like she was breathing, yeah. Ooh, good. Like, don't go in there.
That boy scared as shit.
Here, sir. Please. I need you to stay right here with me, okay? Calm down. Calm down?
Upon learning that Olivia was still breathing, Chris's reaction seemed strangely devoid of relief or happiness. Another red flag for Officer Butler. Back inside the home,
Exactly.
Olivia's wounds proved to be fatal, and just after 9 a.m., she was pronounced dead. Officers searched the rest of the home and noticed that in addition to the surveillance cameras installed on the exterior of the house, there were 2 more cameras mounted in the living room, monitoring the interior of the house as well. They also discovered the gun that Olivia was shot with, a 9mm pistol covered in blood. However, they found it strange that the gun was in a different room from where the shooting took place. If Olivia was holding the gun when it went off, how did it end up in a different room? The only logical answer was that Chris must have moved it. Following this discovery, the officers decided that the best course of action was to detain Chris until they had a better understanding of what really happened. As Chris was getting handcuffed, his 19-year-old daughter, Ariel, arrived at the house. She had already been contacted by Chris, who told her what had happened. She was clearly devastated. While the officers tried to console Ariel, Chris was escorted to the back of a police cruiser. Lead Detective Mendy Freeman and Sergeant Yvette Ferrero of the forensics unit arrived at the residence and were
Ain't no way.
immediately caught up to speed.
According to him, she grabs a 9mm in that bedroom. And she did that. He claims he reached for the gun to try to get it from her. But when he reached for it and they struggled over it, boom.
At that moment,
Ain't no
Olivia's
way.
sister Angela arrived at the scene, and Ariel once again broke out into hysterics. All of the evidence was collected and sent to the crime lab.
They
Chris was
might-
brought down to the station where they took photos of his hands still covered in blood.
They're waiting for the lead detectives. They're going to be the ones that.
You know you done fucked up, right?
So.
When the detectives finally arrived at the station, they started Chris's interview by asking him what caused the argument. He said that he felt as if Olivia wasn't pulling her weight in the relationship.
I am very particular. If you're that's true. I am very particular. You strive for the best for people. I work really hard, and I
But-
don't make excuses for myself.
You making something now, dog, because you done messed up.
After telling her that he wanted a divorce, she went to the bedroom and grabbed the gun.
What did you say?
Baby, you serious? Really? This is not your song.
Okay.
You know, this is not. You do not want to do.
First of all, you too damn calm. You be talking about some. You know you just not what you want to do, and she got a gun in your face, and now your wife got a hole in her face, and you talking about it was an accident. Man, fuck out of town, bro. You don't get your goddamn cornbread fed eating ass nigga, cause ain't no way. You try to play it out like she just y'all were fighting over a gun. You were fighting cause you were tender dick ass nigga. Tender dick ass nigga. You mad 'cause she was gone? She probably wanted to fuck on the other nigga, man. You probably tired of your nigga ass.
Put that freaking gun down.
Shit.
Before you make a mistake and hurt yourself. She was crying.
You weren't crying.
Chris handed over his cell phone, which had access to the home security camera footage.
Say you want to access just that camera. You touch that. And that's just that camera. Okay. Good, you bought that saying so far. Let's go back to devices. Listen. And everything is labeled. Carport, backyard, front door, back door, laundry room, sunset garage, living room.
Why you selling up the deal for
Police
him?
examined this footage, hoping to corroborate Chris's story. At 8:41 a.m., Olivia can be seen going about her morning routine in the kitchen. Then, all of a sudden, the footage cuts out. 3 minutes later, at 8:44 a.m., the video is back up, and Chris is captured frantically pacing around the house while on the phone with 911. 11 minutes later,
Niggas.
at 8:50, officers can be seen
Niggas.
entering the residence. That means that Olivia must have been shot during this 3-minute gap in the footage. In the interrogation room, Chris was asked why this footage was missing. He claimed that he had no idea.
We're still trying to pull up these videos here, Frank. Why would there be held recordings on that? I don't know. It should be. Everybody that went in that house should be on it. But like I said, the internet, you can go through days and it's pretty much done at least in the broadband. You just keep, like, you can pick whatever day you want and it's never going to be consistent. That's why I said it was a waste of night.
Well, I'm desperately to find some video on here that corroborates what you're telling us, but almost all the videos start right after this event happened.
Chris had a bunch of excuses, from internet problems to not charging the camera properly. But at this point, the detectives were taking anything Chris said with a grain of salt. It seemed more likely that Chris, the only one with access to the footage, had tampered with it. Since they did not have the video, they had Chris reenact the moment that he tried to disarm Olivia.
Now go ahead and do my initial, which was it? Give me okay. And I go. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good.
No, you're good.
I
I'm
want the
sorry.
chair.
I'm sorry. You're fine.
Where's the chair?
I'm reliving it. Are you? I'm reliving
You ain't reliving shit, yo fake ass. Man, get man. Spinning my damn chip. Fake ass. Tomorrow's teachings. Yeah, now I'm gonna hit that A. Back 200 by the end of the month. Final plug. Say no more, boy. You trying to get 200? Yeah, you feel me? Hell yeah. Trying to get 200. You know me. Trying to get that 200, boy. 200 by the end of the month. 500 by the end of the year, boy. That's on my soul.
So she should be shocked.
Rad said tomorrow's teachings.
Did you feel me twist your? Did you feel me twist that? Did you feel me twist your? I twisted.
With each question asked, it seems as if Chris was improvising the answer, actively trying to make the puzzle pieces fit together, rather than telling the truth. The detectives ended their initial interview feeling more suspicious of Chris than ever. They then moved on to other members of the family, starting with Olivia's sister, Angela.
Olivia Jones.
It's your sister, right?
We've been talking a lot lately. We talk every day. I drop her baby to her at the tax office. She's always been timid about everything. But she was the type that whatever went on in their home, she would keep it there.
Kind of a private.
Right, private person.
Yeah.
She loved her baby so much that she thought she had to live for them. You know, she would never.
Angela went on to reveal the extent of Chris's control over Olivia.
She can't talk on the phone after a certain time. He controlled the finances. He never wanted to be in the presence of her family reunions, anything. He never came. But she would have to step off, and when he would call, and all you could hear was him screaming and yelling. And so his character is agitation. Like, his character is to be aggressive. I just don't get it. Because all she wanted, my sister was a married type. All she wanted was to be loved. Yeah. She loved love. Like, she loved her babies. She wanted to live for her babies.
To make matters worse, Chris's ex-wife Letitia, who he initially met
Not the ex-wife.
in 1999, corroborated his pattern of controlling and aggressive behavior.
I met Chris Jones in 1999. It was just like a constant fight. Like, he strangled me, choked me out, drugged me through the house.
Y'all need to live goddamn Chris ass
He was
alone.
missing off my bag. One time he bit my hand.
Damn.
Bite marks in my hand. This was what it was. If the house not clean, he's told me that he would kill me if I was to ever leave him. Told me how he would do it. The reason I never said anything or went for help was because I was extremely in fear of my life. Because I knew and I felt in my heart that he would kill me.
And most damning of all were the allegations made by Olivia's daughter Ariel during her interview. She explained what it was like living at the house with her mom and Chris.
One time they were arguing, and I heard her say she couldn't breathe. I would see bruises on her. It broke her down to the point where she believed what he said. Mm-hmm. You won't leave nothing without me, stuff like that. Right? Everybody knows.
Wow.
Everybody knows my mom. Everybody knows that we were her world.
With each person interviewed, the allegations against Chris were stacking higher and higher. They doubled back with him, urging him to tell the truth about what actually happened to the missing footage.
You know, stuff videos.
I look guilty.
No,
I deleted those videos. I look guilty.
Not if you say right now, what you just said a while ago. I freaked out. I panicked. I did some stuff I shouldn't have done. Is that one of them?
Yes.
How many did you delete?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sip the deal. Sip the deal, boy. You're about here, boy. Goodbye. You just gave him everything. Go ahead and kiss your butt, teach the goodbye. And go ahead and get your kneecaps waxed, cause boys, you're gonna be on them. They finna tear your ass up, boy. Out of there.
I'm afraid of being black for somebody
Out of there.
that looks really bad on it.
While the confession was a much-needed win for the detectives, there was still no trace of those crucial 3 minutes of footage. However, the detectives did their due diligence. They spent the days combing through all available footage from the house to see for themselves what daily life was like for the Jones family. In these recordings, the true nature of Chris and Olivia's relationship was on full display.
Then you're gonna be looking stupid. Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on the floor, right? Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on the that you how God said like that. You're not paying attention.
But what the fuck?
Please.
Okay, please.
You wasn't worried about the son for 15 minutes ago. That's your mother. Look at me like that, bitch. I'm not playing with you. Lazy. You want to do something now? Give it here. You got all the goddamn answers. You don't do a goddamn thing around this life. This your ass, bitch. That's clean this. That's clean.
I didn't want to, they fell on the floor, so I didn't want to reuse them.
You look at it.
But what in the fuck?
What you doing? You all over the place, Olivia. You ain't got the chance to play no. Who on the wall? Who you bringing now?
Me?
Harriet don't live here. It's you. It'll always be you.
Chris would take any chance that he could to bully Olivia, constantly putting her worth into question, even
That's
humiliating her
wild.
in front of her own daughter.
When I got the show ass, you didn't have a job. You select unemployment. You just had off. If most men in this world want a woman and got one, you wouldn't be doing it if I wouldn't have got upset. You would have bagged it. Life would be so much easier for me if you start thinking. You don't, because you don't think.
This footage shed light on Chris's true colors and confirmed
Boy, he a
the
evil
allegations
boy.
of
He a
abuse
evil
from Olivia's
boy,
family.
boy.
Detectives also looked into Chris's criminal records and discovered that he had a history of violent charges, including multiple assaults in 1996 and a
Damn.
domestic assault in 1998.
What's up with your hairline though, boy? Boy, your shit doing this, nigga. What the fuck?
Which landed him in
You
jail
stole
for a
that shit
brief
on your
period of
head.
time. Even though they were still waiting for ongoing forensic analysis results, authorities believed that they had enough evidence to place charges against Chris.
News this morning, a Beaumont man is now facing murder charges in a Valentine's Day shooting of his wife. Police say this man, Christopher Ray Jones, who worked as a correctional counselor at the Beaumont Federal Prison, killed his wife, Olivia.
Chris was charged with first-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter in April of 2019. But unexpectedly, within 24 hours after being charged, he was released on a $150,000 bond and was put under house arrest with a GPS monitor.
The
What?
man charged with murdering his wife is back at their home.
40-year-old Christopher Ray Jones was
What?
arrested and charged with shooting his wife in the face on Valentine's Day. His bond was set at $150,000. He paid and is now out.
What?
Taken to social media to voice their concerns, stating things like, "Can't believe he's out on a $150,000 bond. That's crazy. What's wrong with our system?" And, "Can't believe they would make his bond so low that he got out. He should not be walking the streets."
While out on bail, Christopher was allowed to continue operating the Jones family business, a food truck called One Plate at a Time. The judge allowed Chris to work while out on bail since the food truck is directly beside his home. However, this decision was controversial amongst Olivia's family and the community. They knew Chris was the only person with Olivia at the time of her death, and they all seemed to believe that he had killed her.
This food truck on Concord Road in Beaumont is a hot topic on social media. It's not generating rave reviews from many, but condemnation from a grieving family.
I don't see how would anyone want to support someone who murdered their wife on Valentine's Day, which is a day that we are supposed to celebrate love.
That's
And the day that
crazy.
she was going to celebrate that with him, he decides to take her life.
Chris's image was tainted even further when the results from the crime lab came in. The bloodstain patterns at the crime scene indicated that the gunshot wound could not have happened in the way that Chris described it. Additionally, investigators found no gunshot residue on Olivia's hands, indicating that there was no way she was holding the gun when it went off. There was, however, gunshot residue on Chris's hands and clothing. Despite all of the evidence pointing towards Chris, he pled not guilty to his charges. But before his trial would take place, Olivia's family held a gathering to honor her memory.
This Valentine's Day, purple and red balloons filled Rogers Park.
Purple means domestic violence, and red was one of her favorite colors.
1 year ago today, Joshua Simmons lost his sister.
Valentine's Day was one of her favorite holidays.
I would give almost anything to have her back right now.
What's this year been like for you and your family?
If you can wrap it up in one word, it would be frustrated.
Frustrated with the fact that Jones isn't behind bars. Now the family wants to raise awareness for domestic violence, but more than anything, they want justice for Olivia.
We want him to spend the rest of his life in prison, while my sister spent the rest of her life in the grave.
Wow.
After finally having an opportunity to celebrate Olivia's life, her loved ones would once again have to face her death during Chris's upcoming trial. The
Ain't no
courtroom was
way I
packed
could
with
just
family
sit
members
through
from
that,
both
Brian.
sides. It had been over 3 years since Olivia's death, and despite the clear tension between the two families, they all wanted the same thing: justice for Olivia. Prosecutors Jimmy Ham and Mike Laird described Chris as an abusive partner with a violent past, and it was only a matter of time before something like this happened. Chris's defense attorney, Ryan Gertz, argued that Chris only grabbed the gun because Olivia was recklessly handling the weapon, putting both herself and Chris in a dangerous predicament. Forensic pathologist Celestina Rossi provided critical bloodstain analysis and confirmed that Olivia did not have any gunshot residue on her, contradicting the defense's claims that her death was merely an accident. The testimonies and evidence combined ultimately overpowered the defense.
That's on the top of the nigga head.
2022, Christopher Ray Jones was found guilty for the murder of his wife, Olivia Jones.
1,118 days. That's how long Olivia Jones's family says they've waited for this moment. The moment when Olivia's husband, Christopher Jones, was found guilty of murder. Olivia died at the hands of her husband on Valentine's Day 2019, and instead of spending a lifetime behind bars,
we elected to agree with the state to a 30-year sentence because of the potential risk of an even higher sentence.
In exchange, Christopher waived his right to appeal the conviction. After the judge handed down this sentence, Olivia and Christopher's 2 daughters took the stand. Looking directly at their father, they described the impact of Olivia's death. The youngest daughter, who was only 11 when her mother died, said, quote, "I'll forgive you one day, but right now I can't." Throughout the trial, the prosecution described a history of abuse that finally blew up. Defense attorney Ryan Getz argued a different version of events.
I think that we'll never know what happened in that room. Ultimately,
Yo. Gang. When I tell you, bro, it's crazy, bro. This shit's crazy. World's crazy. Wow. The world's crazy. Top on the beat. Oh. Let's go. This nigga done got gonna ride for another shit. Alright, you guys, you know, I just wanted to hit y'all with one banger for the day, for the night. Say it for tomorrow, man. You know, later on the day for New Year's. So I just want to say Happy New Year's to everybody, man. I love y'all, bro. Appreciate everybody that showed me some love. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. We'll check out y'all later on the day, man.